In other parliamentary news, a new version of the National Intelligence Agency, which was discontinued by the current administration, is on the way after the House of Assembly tackled the new National Crime Intelligence Agency bill this morning. Cleopatra Murphy has the details of the legislation originally presented in October and why the Minister of National Security says changes had to be made.
Debate began on the National Crime Intelligence Agency bill in the House of Assembly Wednesday that Minister of National Security, the Honorable Marvin Dames, says will allow for the creation of a comprehensive review of the security environments and existing threats facing the country. The agency will replace the National Intelligence Agency created under the Christie administration that Dames says operated with no legislative framework. Dames says the agency's mandate will be to coordinate intelligence gathering and joint strategic plans between law enforcement agency heads, collect threats related to the country's security, and coordinate effective networks between regional and international bodies. He says the Bahamas is at risk from transnational organized crime, ranging from human trafficking to gun and drug trafficking.
N.C.I.A. will provide our respective law enforcement community with enabling information to take the necessary action against dangerous organizations and individuals, both locally and abroad.
Dames says the agency is not created to interfere in the lives of law-abiding Bahamians. He says control will be put in place to avoid abuse of power.
No government and or groups will be able to or exert pressure on this agency to perform intelligence gathering operations on organizations or individuals if there is no direct concerns with genuine threat to national security.
The agency will be run by a director appointed by the Governor General based on advice from the Prime Minister, who will consult with the Leader of the Opposition and will comprise of law enforcement heads and civilians with specialized skills. There will also be a review committee to ensure accountability.
The Minister may provide the Director with directions of a general or specific nature to be observed with relations to the performance of the agency, of its function, or the exercise of its powers, or the exercise of the powers of the Director. The Minister may vary or replace any directions of the agency. Further, the Minister shall cause a copy of the directions to be given to the Prime Minister and the Review Committee.
The N.C.I.A. will have the power of search, arrest, and seizure, and Dames says the bill prohibits disclosure to protect the identity of N.C.I.A. staff.
We have drafted this bill to seek to have a balance between the obligation of government to protect the national security of our country on one hand and to respect the human rights and fundamental freedoms of others.
Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.